pull, but we are standing on the rock that never rolls. The storms of life will push and pull. We will keep standing. God is in control. Stand strong. Life changes. Stand strong. The ups and downs. Stand strong. God is in control. Stand strong. Life changes. Stand strong. The ups and downs. Stand strong. God is in control. Stand strong. Life changes. Stand strong. The ups and downs. Stand strong. God is in control. Stand strong. Life changes. Stand strong. The ups and downs. Stand strong. God is in control.
I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. 'Cause God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. Let's do it all again right now. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop.
Have you ever heard someone say, "I doubt it"? Maybe you've said it yourself. Doubt is when you're just not sure if something is true or not. Let's play a game to see what you think is true and what you have doubts about. This is a penguin. It's a bird, and birds fly. But can penguins fly? If you say yes, they sure can, then stand on this side of the room. If you say, "I doubt penguins can fly," then go stand on this side of the room. Go. It turns out that even though penguins are birds and they do have wings, they can't fly, but they are really fast swimmers. Let's try another one. This is a gorilla, and gorillas burp when they're happy. Do you say, yes, that's true? If so, go stand on this side of the room. If you think, I doubt it, then stand over on this side. Ready? Go. Well, it really is true. Gorillas do burp when they're happy. It's sort of like laughing for them. Pretty funny. Here's another. Most people think bats are scary. But a good thing about bats is they eat bugs, like mosquitoes. That part is true. But what about this? A bat can eat 6,000 bugs in 1 hour. If you say yes, they can eat 6,000 bugs in 1 hour, go stand on this side of the room. If you say, I doubt it, then go stand on this side of the room. Go. The people on the I doubt it side of the room are correct. Bats can eat about 1,600 bugs in an hour and can eat 6,000 to 8,000 bugs in one night. Here's a new one. In the Bible, a man named John the Baptist was wondering if Jesus is the Messiah or not. If you think, yes, Jesus is the Messiah, go stand on this side of the room. If you're like John and have a few doubts about whether that's true or not, stand on this side of the room and go. The Bible tells us that when John the Baptist asked, "Are you the Messiah?" Jesus said to tell John that because of Jesus, blind people can see, lame people can walk, people with leprosy are cured, deaf people can hear, and dead people have life. And the good news of Jesus is being preached to the poor. The actions of Jesus prove that He is the Messiah. Jesus is the Messiah. Thanks for digging into your doubts with us.
Good morning, friends. Are you happy to be outside for Sunday school today? Isn't it great? Today we're going to talk about names. Now, each of you was given a special name when you were born, and all of your names have meanings. Did you know that? I've looked up some of our names just to kind of let you know what I'm talking about. My name is Wendy, and it means wanderer, and also just simply means friend. Miss Kelly's name means lively, and I think she lives up to that name pretty well. We have two Owens, and so Owen means young warrior or noble, which I think also fits. Molly means star of the sea or a wished for child, and I know Molly was very wished for. Nick means victor or people of victory, and Callie means beautiful and lovely. So I think all those names fit pretty well. So even if you don't know what your name means, you can look it up, or it'll have a special meaning to your parents. Maybe it's a family name, but all of your names mean something very special. Did you know the Bible talks about names for Jesus? He has so many different names in the Bible, and we're going to talk about one of those today, and it's Messiah. Do you know what Messiah means? I know that we've heard that name a lot, but do you really know what it means? It means rescuer. He has come to rescue us. So we're going to learn about being rescued today. Have any of you ever been afraid of the dark and you needed somebody to rescue you and turn on the light? Or been lost in the store from your parents? You can't find them? Or maybe you hid from them? gone on the playground a little too high and you couldn't get back down? You got stuck, needed somebody to rescue you? I know some of our boys have been a little adventurous and had some broken arms recently, so you needed somebody to rescue you and get you to the doctor to get those arms set. So all of us need to be rescued. Even adults need to be rescued. It stormed really bad at my house this week, and it blew the swing off my front porch, and I was a little scared. So I felt like I needed to be rescued a little bit. So even adults feel like they need to be rescued sometimes. Well, in the Bible, Jesus rescues so many different people in so many different ways. And today we're going to talk about John the Baptist. Remember, that's Jesus' cousin. And he was a little older than Jesus. And he came to tell the people that Jesus was coming and that Jesus was going to be the Messiah. And that's exactly what he did. Well, John got put in prison for doing just what God had asked him to do and tell people about Jesus. And he wanted to make sure that this Jesus that he was going to eventually die for was actually the Messiah that came to rescue us. And so he's gathered some of his friends and he asked them to go visit with Jesus, and just to make sure Jesus really is the Messiah. And so his buddies went and they found Jesus and they spent some time with him. And do you know what they saw Jesus do? Jesus was rescuing all kinds of people from all different kinds of things, and it was amazing to them. And they asked Jesus the question that John had asked, "Are you really the Messiah? We just want to be sure." And Jesus told them, "Tell John all about these miracles that you've seen me do and all the rescues that I have done, and tell John, yes, it is me. I am the Messiah." So some of those things that Jesus did, he helped the people who had never walked before. They stood up on their legs and walked. People that had never heard voices or heard the birds sing, he gave them hearing. People that had never seen before with their eyes, he opened their eyes and they could see. The people with all types of diseases, Jesus healed. Sometimes he touched them, sometimes he just spoke to them. And he rescued all kinds of people from all kinds of things. And we have all the proof of that in the Bible. The Bible tells us that. And if we look around us, God still does miracles today. We just have to look for them. They don't look exactly the same all the time, but you can look around and see the miracles that God does every day for us. So Jesus sent John's friends back, and then John was reassured that, yes, Jesus is the Messiah. And so we have the whole Bible as proof of that. There's also a verse in the book of John 4, verse 26, and Jesus is talking to the woman at the well, and she said, "Our Messiah is coming," and Jesus said, "I am he. I am the Messiah that you're waiting for and looking for." So if you think John the Baptist doubted, do you think it's okay for us to doubt sometimes? Sometimes we just need a little reassurance, and it is okay for us to ask God for that. Just ask God for a little whisper, "God, I need to know that you're there," and he will honor you, and he will do that for you. But do you know what else we need to be rescued from? You know, all of us do bad things. Adults, kids, it's just part of our human nature. But we all do bad things, and we need someone to come rescue us. So Jesus came and died on the cross for us and rose again so that we can live in heaven, and that is his rescue for us. That's the greatest gift that he's given us. So the next time you feel like you need to be rescued, just remember who your rescuer is and just call out the name of Jesus, your Messiah. Have a great week.